Yeah, guys, so did you know you can charge your phone from 0 to 100 in less time than it can take you to prepare a cup of coffee for your house or your friends? Yeah, it sounds impossible, but wait, here's the catch. It's actually not. So there are some mobile phones out there that can charge less than 30 minutes from 0 to 100 on the first charge, and I'm not even talking about their chargers or maybe your 100-watt charger or I'm talking about the phone's capacity. Some of these phones even comes with built-in cooling systems and all other stuffs. So in this video we are going to look at 5 mobile phone devices that can charge up to 100% in less than 30 minutes. So buckle up, let's see what these devices can do. Yeah, so bonus tip for everyone. So this list of phones said here might have some changes or might have upgraded versions from their manufacturers. There might be pro versions or 5G or 4G versions, or maybe new extended plus or maybe pro or any other versions added, which can actually improve or which can actually charge very fast than what I've said earlier. So this is not the industry standard or the actual updated ones, but these are phones that can literally charge from 0 to 100 within the time frame, and getting the upgraded versions is just a plus for anyone who wants to get the best out of this phone. So it might be a plus for you if you have the chance to purchase the higher new models, because we have the 5G, the Pro with higher battery capacity and all those stuffs. So this is just a guide for you to choose your next top fast charging phones in the market right now. So we're actually going to rate them accordingly, so you know which device to pick up or which device to upgrade to or maybe use for your gaming, because most of these devices aren't built for gaming, so they end up heating up or the battery end up dying within some first or 2 hours of usage. And these devices are well built for gaming, and some can even last up to 2 or 3 hours per charge, and it has cooling system, so you don't worry about overheating or any other heating issues with the phone. So we are going to start with the fifth one. So the fifth one on the list, most of you will be shocked not to see your favorite or your best phones you are using right now in the list, because those phones are mainly built for the hype, the cameras, and let's say AI features. So these phones are mainly built for fast charging purposes, and some even has better camera than most of your favorite phones. So let's get inside. So the fifth on the list is Xiaomi 12 Pro. Yeah, so this Xiaomi 12 Pro, it has 120 watts charging capacity, and it can charge from 0 to 100 in just 24 minutes. So just imagine, less than 30 minutes, right? Because I told you earlier, some of the phones charge in less than 30 minutes. So this phone can charge from 0 to 100 within just 24 minutes of charge with 820 watts charging capacity. So aside that, the device comes with 120 Hz display with a dual SIM and 4600 mAh battery capacity. Comes with Android 12 and MUI 13 and a 50 megapixel f1.9 camera. So I guess you can take good pictures, videos, and also screen record and get high quality playback anytime you are gaming, or if you're a gaming content creator. I'll just recommend this phone for you, and I'm sure the market price will reduce because these phones have been released earlier on, but it's still among the best 5 phones when it comes to fast charging phones. So I'm sure Realme and Redmi, I don't know how correlated they are, but they do the best fast charging phones so far, so good in the phone industry. So they need an applause for that. So with that saying, let's move on to the fourth mobile phone on the list. So the fourth mobile phone on the list is the Nubia Red Magic 7 Pro. Nubia Red Magic 7 Pro. So these phones come with 135 watts charging speed and charge from 0 to 100 within 18 minutes. So from 24 minutes down to 18 minutes. So you might maybe think of getting this one depending on your budget. So it charges from 0 to 100 in just 18 minutes. It has 135 watts charging capacity. It also comes with 5000 mAh battery, so that should tell you a lot. It even has a larger capacity than the other one, so meaning this one can last more than the other one, though this one charge maybe less than the other. So, and the capacity will also tell you which device you should pick for your next phone. And it has 64 megapixels rear camera, comes up with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. That should tell you how fast or how slow it should be if you know about Snapdragon flagship devices. Yeah. So let's go to number 3. So number 3 on the list we all know where it comes from, the US, right? So number 3 is the OnePlus 10R mobile phone. So this phone comes with 150 watts charging speed, just a minute. So you can charge up to 100% from 0 to 100% within 17 minutes. Just do the maths, 17 minutes. Just 17 from 0 to 100 within 17 minutes. And most of these devices, they are just a few minutes away. You can check the fourth and the third, 1 minute difference. The first one was 24:18 and this one is 17. So just guess the next phone or the second and the first one, how far they are from each other when it comes to the charging speed. And the watts will also tell you how the chargers are built, and their battery capacity also tells you a lot. Yeah. So the second on the list is Realme GT3. Realme GT3. So this phone, it has a 50 megapixel camera with Android 13 and it has a 240 watts charging. Comes with 16 gig of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. So with that being said, you can charge from 0 to 100 within, so from 24, 18, 17 down to 4. This should tell you more about Realme and Redmi phones, because the fifth one was Redmi Note 12. Coming back in the list again at number 1. At number 1 is the Redmi Note 12 Explorer. The Redmi Note 12 Explorer. So this phone comes with a 4300 milliamp hour charging, which is a bit shocking because the other one, some even had 5000, 4600 and all of that, but the first on the list, it has 4300 milliamp hour and it has a 4K 200 megapixel camera. I think we need to delve more into that and see how their camera was compared to the S24 Ultra, the iPhone 15 Pro and the incoming iPhone 16 Pro Max and all other Pixel 8 Pro XL and all the Pixel phones. So these phones can charge from 0 to 100 within 9 minutes. Just 9 minutes of charge. So maybe your top 3 mobile devices aren't here because of their charging capacity or the chargers that come with it, or maybe their battery capacity. And one thing about these devices is most of these devices won't charge according to what I said in the list because of several factors. Some might be your region, or maybe your support, the charger you are using to charge with. So most of them are calculated based on the chargers they come with and how they are tested in-house before they distribute. So how I charge mine from 0 to 17 might be maybe 0 to 19 minutes or 0 to 100 within 17 minutes at my end. Yours will be 0 to maybe 20 or 25 minutes at your end. But it all boils down to less than 30 minutes or maybe 1 hour, of which some of your phones charge within 30-35 minutes or 1 hour from 0 to 100. So these are some factors that might affect how fast your phone might charge at your end. So let's move on to the other one. So I think with these top 5 phones, you just need to decide for yourself the specs and the battery capacity and the charging speed, and the speed also depends on many factors, as I said. So always make sure you do your best research about these mobile phones and get yourself one of these phones if you're a gamer out there, and don't fall for this hype or maybe the ultra zoom, those AI and all those features. I'm sure most of these phones coming back will be having AI features that can support your gaming life or maybe streaming life later. But in the meantime, these are some top 5 phones that charge very fast in the market right now you can get. Make sure you like, subscribe and follow for more.